Welcome back to USA News Hub. Here, we bring you the latest updates, highlights, and breaking news from the world of sports. Stay tuned as we dive into today's top stories and key moments you don't want to miss. From injuries to championships, find out how fate will shape the upcoming NBA season for both Keegan Murray and LeBron James. Sacramento Kings forward Keegan Murray suffered a torn ulnar collateral ligament in his left thumb during a preseason loss in Portland on Friday night, the team announced. Murray will undergo surgery and be re-evaluated in 4 to 6 weeks, ruling the Kings' young power forward out for at least the first 10 games of the regular season. The injury comes at a pivotal time in Murray's career. Entering his 4th season, he is eligible for a contract extension in the next week. The deadline to come to an agreement with the Kings is October 20th. If they can't, Murray will enter restricted free agency next summer. Editors picks. Win projections for all 30 NBA teams. How we see the East-West playing out. Kevin Pelton. Murray has been a pillar of durability early in his NBA career, appearing in 233 of a possible 246 games his first 3 seasons, starting all but 2 of them. This UCL tear is the most significant injury he has suffered as a pro. Murray was the projected starting power forward for a Kings team attempting to compete for a playoff spot in the Western Conference. He has made 543 career threes and developed into a versatile defender on the wing, meaning the Kings will be without a crucial floor spacer and their most trusted stopper in the opening month. Veteran forward Dario Saric, veteran guard Malik Monk, 4th-year guard Keegan Ellis and rookie Nick Clifford are among the candidates who could start in Murray's place. Dennis Schroeder, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan and Domantas Sabonis are the 4 other expected starters. The only signs of LeBron James inside the locker room an hour before the Los Angeles Lakers preseason opener tipped off in Palm Desert, California, last week were his gold number 23 uniform hanging in his cubby and a triangular foam cushion placed on the seat beneath it. The jersey would not be needed on this night. The cushion would. Of the 42 players listed on the Lakers and Phoenix Suns training camp rosters, 22 were born in the 2000s and 19 were born in the 1990s. James, was born in 1984, 5 months before Suns head coach Jordan Ott. The 40-year-old James didn't play in the exhibition game after being limited to light shooting through the first 3 days of training camp because of nerve irritation in his glute, according to Lakers coach J.J. Redick. The cushion, though, worked a full night, as his seat in the locker room and during the game at the end of the bench. When James eventually emerged in the locker room, wearing a T-shirt with the Forever King tagline from his latest Nike ad campaign printed on the front, he was asked by a reporter if he was ready to begin an unprecedented 23rd season. Before James could answer, Lakers guard Austin Reeves chimed in. "You got another 5 seasons in you," he said. James' eyes widened, a smile spreading across his face. "Why not 6 or 7, get to 30? The reporter continued. "Yeah, set a record," Reeves added. James turned toward Reeves and smirked. "I already set a record." Indeed, there have been approximately 5,000 players to suit up in the NBA, and James is the only one to stick around for 23 seasons, has also scored more regular season points than anyone else in league history, 42,184, scored more postseason points, 8,289, made more All-Star games, 21, and was a part of the first active father-son duo to share the court as players together when he and Bronny James checked in against the Minnesota Timberwolves on opening night last fall. The accomplishments, including the 4 MVPs, for championships and 4 finals MVPs, are well documented. But if LA represents the 4th quarter of James' career after the first 3 were spent in Cleveland, Miami and Cleveland once more, the question now is whether the clock is truly running out, or if he will push this thing to overtime as James embarks on his 8th season with the Lakers, the longest consecutive stint he's had with any of the franchises he's played for. He is playing on an expiring contract for the first time after he exercised his $52.6 million option for the 2025-26 season in June without negotiating for an extension. During the Lakers' annual media day last week, the first question James fielded was about retirement. "I don't know," said James, who earned second-team All-NBA honors in his 22nd season. "I'm excited about the opportunity to play the game that I love for another season. And however the journey lays out this year, I'm just super invested. Because, like you said, I don't know when the end is, but I know it's a lot sooner than later. The Lakers, who will be without James for the next 3 to 4 weeks as he deals with sciatica in his right side, are coming off a season in which they traded for 26-year-old superstar Luka Doncic and secured the number 3 seed in the hyper-competitive Western Conference. But they fell to the number 6 seeded Minnesota Timberwolves in 5 games. After James opted into his contract to stay in LA, his agent, Clutch Sports CEO Rich Paul, issued a statement to ESPN Shams Charania that many interpreted as an indication that James could finish his career somewhere else. LeBron wants to compete for a championship, Paul told ESPN. He knows the Lakers are building for the future. He understands that, but he values a realistic chance of winning it all. We understand the difficulty in winning now while preparing for the future. We do want to evaluate what's best for LeBron at this stage in his life and career. And after having full control over his career for his first 22 years, what's best and what's realistic could prove to be at odds. Here are the 4 possible ways this unprecedented season could go for James and the Lakers. Play out the 2025-26 season and retire as a Laker afterward. James' time with the Lakers has seen him battle a rash of injuries that caused him to miss 124 games in 7 seasons after he had missed only 71 in his first 15 years in the league. The Lakers brass has cycled through 4 head coaches, and the front office has had a mixed record on its trades and signings. Still, there has been plenty of success. The Lakers won a championship in 2020, with James becoming the first player in history to take home Finals MVP for 3 different teams. The franchise celebrated James in grand fashion when he passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to become the NBA's all-time leading scorer in 2023. And in 2024, the Lakers used the number 55 pick to draft Bronny, allowing James to achieve what he had stated as his last remaining priority when he told ESPN, "I need to be on the floor with my boy." A few months before the 2024 draft, the Golden State Warriors inquired about trading for James. The Lakers, through Paul, told Golden State they were not interested. After the trade talks had passed, James expressed his commitment to the franchise. "I am a Laker, and I'm happy and have been very happy being a Laker the last 6 years, and hopefully it stays that way," James said. Lakers President of Basketball Operations and General Manager Rob Pelinka, that's all for today's update on USA News Hub. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay up to date with the latest sports news and highlights from around the world.